Alright guys, today is a rainy day and so there's no shooting or casting today. So I'm going to do an indoor video. I've been asked by a couple people to make a how-to video on how to install that mold guide replacement for the RCBS Pro-Melt and the Lyman Mag25. So I'll just do a short, quick instructional video on just how to install it. It's really pretty easy, but some people wanted to see it, so I'll do it. Okay, so to do this RCBS pot, it's like super easy. All you do is get the Allen wrench for the mold guide, these mold guide spacers, and just go ahead, loosen them up. And instead of like pulling them off all the way and losing them, I like to just slide them all the way to the left and just tighten that one so we don't lose it. And so to put this on, the mold guide, you just slide this right on. And to figure out your spacing, you could always stick whatever mold you're going to use and then center that. And once you have that set, you take the Allen wrench and tighten the set screws for the mold guide. And just remember it's left indexing, so you push your mold guide on the left, center that up, then you're good to go. This is how you install the mold guide, the NOE mold guide, onto the Lyman Mag25 melting pot. Now, there's a couple ways, different ways to do this, and so I'll show you the different ways that I've done it, and maybe other people have done it too. So the first step is to go ahead and remove the old one, and there's just these two screws right here. And so you can undo these. I guess it's not a screw, it's a, what do you call it? The wing nut. So remove the two wing nuts. And there's the washers too, so don't lose those. And then you grab it from the left side and you can pull that. So excuse the hacking I did on this. So the way, if you don't have to use this thing, some people like to, because then it gives a little bit more support, but you really don't need to because you're not going to crank on it too hard. So first I'll just show how to do it with it. Put it in this way. Just slide it over the bolt threads, and then you just push the bolt forward a little bit. When you get about halfway, then you just slide the NOE mold guide replacement on top and put that in there. And then you can do the other side too. Okay. So first you'll want to set the height. So take this and just put it about to the right height of where we want it. and then you can go ahead and put a washer and the wing nut back on. Then do the other side, the back side. Okay, once you got the height set, then you can go ahead and center the mold guide for the mold. So it indexes off the left, so go ahead and center it. Okay. And then you just take the Allen wrench and lock it down. Okay, so there you go. If you want to just use one of these right here, you can go ahead and do that. It works totally fine that way. So you just put one of these through, just like this, and same thing, you go ahead and set your height. And you don't have to crank on it, but you just get it to the right height that you want. Then you center this left and right and tighten this down. Well, this way also works fine. I actually took this and drilled out the little pressed part right there. It was kind of riveted in, and so I took that out, the little pivot screw or whatever you want to call it, and so that I could remove this whole thing. Now this, since I removed that with the drill, then I can just unscrew this bolt. If you want to use this with this, you can. Just like before, you go ahead, tilt it, and then put it on top of the threads of the bolt. The set screws to lock it in place, and tighten this up a little bit. So that is how you can install the NOE replacement mold guide. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and we can answer those.